Listen, you guys, we are going to talk about a lot of different things. In this video, we're going to talk about Billboard and what they're doing to Nicki Minaj, and we're also going to be talking about Doja Cat and her Apple sit down interview with Ibro. We're also going to be talking about Sexy Red and Caesar showing Nicki Minaj some love. Okay, now these are the things that we're going to be talking about in this video. Hello tea lovers and welcome to the tea plug. I trust you guys are doing well and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I'm not doing too great, you guys, honestly. With the recent developments that came with Billboard and everything that they're trying to do just to make sure Nicki Minaj is not recognized. And I'm just going to put out a disclaimer before I get into this video. Because I do see in the comment sections, people's main excuse is stop taking up for these people, stop feeling bad for these people. You don't know them, they're celebrities, they don't know you. That's the main excuse of supporting what's not right. And I'm just gonna be honest, you guys, I'm a little bit emotional right now, and just maybe it's your first time joining me. I really just want fairness. Do you understand what I'm saying? Regardless of whether it's Nicki Minaj or whoever, I just want fairness. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if your excuse is these celebrities don't know you, please just don't listen to this video, because this is genuinely for people who just care for what's right, regardless of who your favorite is. And I think I've gotten into trouble with some Barbz in the past, because when I feel like something is extreme, whether it has been done to Lat or whether it has been done to the Transformer, like when I feel like it's extreme, I'm always saying, you know what, regardless of how you feel about someone, this was not right for people to treat them this way. And so if your school of thought is because you don't know them, because they don't know you and they're not going to see your video, it doesn't matter, or because they're celebrities, or because they're not your favorite female rapper, then it shouldn't matter. Please don't go ahead to watch this video, because this is genuinely for the people who are like me, people who just care for fairness. And honestly speaking, sometimes I wished I was not that way. I would like to get on Twitter, just rant about this, get it over with, and then go to bed. But that's not how I function. There's stuff like this, when I see unfairness, it affects me. That's why I don't even think I'm gonna have like a proper corporate career. It's because of this. So you guys, Billboard came up with recent developments, and Nicki Minaj tweeted one of the most emotional, one of the most painful things I've ever seen. She literally tweeted and said, stop buying. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let me gather myself together and then come back. Okay, you guys, so let's get into this. So what happened, you guys, is you do know that Nicki Minaj has been running, like, has told us that she was gonna be running a contest where people were to send their receipts of albums they've already purchased, and then they would get an opportunity to sit with her in Gig City Studios. And it seems like that is an issue with Billboard, because according to Nicki Minaj, they called her and said that, oh wow, this is not allowed, your sales are not going to count anymore because of this. And for me, it is the unfairness that really matters to me, because let's not act like a certain fan base was not being sent $1 million for supporting a certain song, and we're not going to act like we didn't see what happened with Travis Scott. So regardless of how you feel about Nicki Minaj, especially if you're a black person, and if you're going to look at this as something funny, I don't know what your heart is like. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because, I mean, any person with common sense could see that this is absolutely not fair, you guys. Now, I'm just going to read the series of tweets that Nicki Minaj ended up, posting. And these are the ones that literally got me in my feels, especially one tweet, in particular. So Nicki Minaj, when I had to say, been discussing my 100 Barbz contest for months. They said Billboard reached out to say they're going to take away sales from me, telling y'all about the 100 Barbz thing. Can't wait until these next 6 hours are up so I can tell you some ish. You can give out millions in cash up money though. LOL, so Barbz, me asking you to show proof of something that was already delivered or purchased is against the rules. So please disregard apologies. And then she also went ahead to say there are 4 companies that are still trying their hardest to bring me down, but God, holla at y'all tomorrow. And then another person had said, wow, they really funny, they only do this when it comes to you, it's crazy. And Nicki said, I know, LOL, they changed all those other rules specifically for me, yet their own people are the ones suffering from it and will continue to. I don't need any validation. Album is phenomenal and my fans as well as others love it. But they are so angry they couldn't stop me. And if you're a normal person and you still think that this is fair, and if you still you still think that it's okay for someone to be treated this way, I don't want to cuss you out, but you literally, all you need is a set of horns, okay, and then you'll qualify to rule hell. If you still think that there's nothing wrong with what is being done right here. And that is my issue. Like, they literally, it's okay to not like her, but when you literally are going out of your way all the time to sabotage everything that this woman has built, to me, it's ruthless. I get the corporate machines. I get the industry giants. I get them because they want a piece of the pie when it comes to Nicki Minaj. So I get them doing that, you guys, because there's something in it for them, okay? The money. They want a piece of the pie. So they want their own, caricature woman to go out here and get all the accolades because they are benefiting from her. But if you're a mere person like me, who's not directly benefiting from there, and you're supporting this kind of behavior being done towards someone who hasn't done anything to this industry machine except stayed true to who they are, if you genuinely are not benefiting anything from this and you're out here rallying behind unfairness, like I said, you just need a pair of horns and you're the king of hell. I'm literally just saying that because it doesn't make any sense for me. For the corporate giants, I get it. For the mainstream media, I get it. Do you understand? That's where their bread is being buttered. And the corporate giants, that's like, do you know what I'm saying? They're eating through the transformers. So, of course, it's understandable for them, to behave in this way. But when you're just a mere person who's got nothing to lose if you support what is right for once, and you're celebrating this, it breaks my heart, you guys. And then this is the reason why we as a people will not go far. It's because we're supporting nonsense like this. Instead of rallying behind somebody who is being treated unfairly, we are out celebrating. We're not even realizing, we're not looking at the bigger picture. We're not looking at the bigger picture that our young girls are being taught is that if you're not affiliated to those YT people, if they want to end you, you're literally telling the young girls that these people have power. Because Nicki Minaj is a representation of true black woman power, unstoppable talent. She's proof that if you're hungry for it, you can get it. But here we are as a people applauding this. And the tweet that literally got to me, you guys, is when she tweeted and said, so Barbz, don't buy or stream anymore. Thanks. Do you know what it takes for an artist to get to this point? Do you know how it must have felt for her to type this? I don't know, you guys. Call me silly or anything. Call me like too sensitive or anything. It is okay. It's totally, that's how I was made, you guys. Like, I literally am not kidding to you that I can have issues with somebody right this moment. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I'm like, you're annoying me, like even at work, like somebody can throw me under the bus even at work right now and I'll be mad at them. But when I see another person treating them fairly, I will come out and speak out because it's not about the person, it's about the principle. It's just fairness, you guys. If there's anything that is unsettling to me, it's unfairness. That's what's settling to me. That's what's unsettling to me, I mean. If you ever count all the times that I got into issues with management, everything, you guys, at work, it has always been about unfairness. And most of the time, it's not unfairness towards me. It could be unfairness towards other people. And I refuse to change that personality because now I'm online and I'm talking to you. I will still keep the same energy and say, this is unfair. And it's sickening for me to look at people supporting this nonsense, you guys. But that being said, you guys, it's okay if they take away the sales, like Nicki Minaj said. That should not deter you from streaming. That should not deter you from buying her music. Because at the end of the day, what are they gonna get? If they're gonna pump out money just so they can have sales, one thing that I know is that boss don't attend, tours. Do you understand what I'm saying? They can pump out as much money as they can, but when it comes down to what actually are you doing, both are not going to fill up stadiums. Both are not going to fill out arenas. So that being said, you guys, continue buying your Pink Friday 2. Continue streaming. I know Nicki Minaj said to stop streaming, but I'm begging you guys. Continue buying, continue streaming, continue supporting, buy your tour tickets even when they come out, like officially, and do everything that you can to support Nicki Minaj, because at the end of the day, the support is organic. Do you understand what I'm saying? Of course, Billboard can say one thing, but when it comes down to this, is this caricature of a woman of color actually going to make you any money? Do you understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you're going to keep pumping out money. You're going to keep, relying on playlisting and streaming, both streaming and stuff like that. But that's never going to beat genuine talent. And the fact that they're still going ahead trying to do stuff like this, and to me, this is proof to show that, you know what, indeed Pink Friday 2 was going to do tremendously well. And the fact that, guys, the predictions, no matter how many times the Barbz bought the album, the predictions remained stagnant. And the one time that they slightly moved, this is when they are coming out with saying that they're not going to count Nicki Minaj sales towards Billboard, which in my own opinion does not make any sense, because like if sales are not going to count anymore, what's going to count? Streams in playlisting. Honestly speaking, you guys, Billboard is becoming insane by the day, if you ask me. Like, if you're going to say sales are not going to count, then what are you going to count? Playlistings and streams, things that the machine can control. Like, it doesn't make any sense, honestly speaking, you guys, if you ask me. But that being said, clearly they're continuing, because I do believe that anyone with any sense who previously didn't understand when Nicki Minaj was talking about how unfair she gets treated is beginning to see this. Let's not act like we didn't see people sending, fans money to support their song. I'm just going to insert the screenshot to you guys so that you know that when we talk about these things, we literally are not pulling them out of our behinds. We're talking about things that we have seen. And the fact that there are these double standards, and I just don't know what to say anymore, because it's ridiculous. I can't even believe people sat down and decided to do this. And thank God for Nicki Minaj speaking out, you guys. Thank God that she actually came out here and spoke about it, because she could have been bullied and just been quiet about it. The fact that she came out and spoke out, I will forever respect her. And she gives me the vibes that, those David and Goliath vibes. Keep fighting, Nicki. We are behind you. And you probably won't ever stumble into this video. But for you guys who support her genuinely, continue being behind her. Continue supporting her. Continue buying her music. Because I know that you guys buy her music because you actually do love her and you enjoy her music. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that is something they cannot take away from her. So F Billboard, honestly speaking, F Billboard and all these rule changes they have and all these whistleblowers they have, F them. Do you understand what I'm saying? F them, F them, F them. Oh my goodness, I'm so annoyed, you guys. When I tell you I saw this and I didn't even know if I could record this video because I was so emotional. But one thing that I will tell you that I did is I prayed. I knelt down and I said, you know what, God, take over and be, because that entire tweet where she was like, Barbz, stop buying and stop streaming, to me, that broke my heart. When you see an artist doing something like that, that's very deep. And if you still think that this is a matter to laugh about, then you're actually in the wrong, on the wrong platform. We don't do that here. We don't support unfairness. Do you understand what I'm saying? But hey, you guys, do hop into the comment section and let me know what you think about that. This video has become very long. It was basically just a rant, and I don't know if I should talk about the Doja Cat situation in this video because my energy is a little bit off. I mean, you can tell, you guys. Yeah, and it seems like, according to Nicki Minaj, there are things that she's going to be these things that she's going to be revealing. And she also went ahead to say that in Jesus' name, amen. They are worried that the people they prop up are being outshined, yet they are watching my every move with my fans to try and use my formula with the artists they're affiliated with. Imagine sending $1 million to people to buy music. Today, you guys, I'm just... I don't know, you guys. I'm a little bit distraught. I'm not even gonna lie to you, because my energy and fairness, for some reason, it drains me, and it's not just going to end here online. Like, the whole day tomorrow, it will keep haunting me, and it makes me feel powerless when I can't do anything about unfairness, like right now. And it's even more triggering when I see people supporting it. But you guys, yeah, I mean, see you in my next video, if you've made it this far, because this is not your typical T-plug video. I'm sorry, but I just had to get it off my chest. Until my next one, see you.